In speaking today, I am hoping to educate, inform, and hopefully prevent cervical cancer. There are two vaccines, Cervarix and Gardasil, that according to the manufacturers and many doctors and scientists help to prevent certain types of human papillomavirus. According to the National Cancer Institute, human papillomavirus or HPV is the leading cause of cervical cancer. In 2007, the CDC estimated that 12,000 women are diagnosed with cervical cancer each year in the United States. Most of these cases are caused by the high-risk strains of HPV that the vaccine has been formulated to prevent. Gardasil is now one of the vaccines required by law for school-age girls in Virginia, the very state we live in. If a girl is not vaccinated, then she cannot attend a public, private, or any sort of educational institution in the state. The lawmakers of this state realize the importance in this medical breakthrough, and I hope that my audience will share the same viewpoint after I've said my piece. HPV is the most commonly sexually transmitted disease among the world's population, says the National Cancer Institute. The disease runs rampant because the symptoms are painless. Not all strains cause warts, and someone can walk through their entire life and not know they have it. In 2009, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services approximated that 20 million Americans from ages 15 to 49 have some form of the human papillomavirus, and about 50% of sexually active people have been infected with disease at one point in their lives. HPV is a virus. That means there's no cure. This virus is transmitted through all sexual contact. There are more than 100 different strains in variation, and each strain does different things to the body. Some do nothing, some cause warts, several strains develop into cancer. Both men and women of all ages can get the virus due to the fact that it is highly contagious. The use of condoms helps, however, the CDC states that the virus can be spread to areas of the body not protected by a condom. The HPV vaccine is formulated to help the body develop antibodies to fight off the most harmful strains of the disease. A test called a pap smear is recommended by the USDHS, or the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, um, and the test can detect the presence of HPV, performed along with the yearly gynecological exam. The pap test is a small scraping of cells from the surface of the cervix. The sample is placed under a microscope, and abnormal cells can be detected. During your yearly exam is the perfect time to discuss with your doctor about receiving the HPV vaccine. Gardasil is one of the two vaccines approved by the FDA. It protects women against the most dangerous strains of HPV. The official website for Merck, the company that makes the vaccine, says that it is effective against HPV type 6, 11, 16, and 18. These strains have been found to be the ones most likely to develop into cancer. HPV is not just linked to cervical cancer. It can also cause cancer of the anus, vulva, vagina, and the penis. Yes, you heard right. Guys can get cancer as well if they are infected with HPV. As I stated before, there are two approved vaccines on the market. Gardasil and Cervarix both follow the same guidelines as to administration and age protocols. The Gardasil website suggests that a three-part vaccine be administered to girls 11 and 12, but can be given to girls as young as 9 and women up to the age of 26. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services says that the vaccine is most effective if administered before the first sexual contact, but can still be effective in sexually active people. Receiving the vaccine is just like being given any normal vaccine. I should know. I received my series of shots in 2005. The risks are that of any other vaccine on the market. Allergic reaction, fever, chills, nausea, vomiting. I experienced a pretty sore arm after about 2 days um, at the injection site, which is normal as well, according to my doctor. Nothing that can't be fixed by Tylenol or Motrin. The vaccines have been proven safe and effective by the FDA, as stated on the CDC website.